Now here with late news headlines, Bill Bolen.
A car bomb exploded outside a NATO library in Brussels, Belgium this morning, causing extensive damage and slight injuries. The health of Soviet President Chernenko is in the news again. High-level sources in Moscow say illness forced the 73-year-old leader to cancel a planned Warsaw Pact summit in Bulgaria. Israel's cabinet has called for a unilateral troop withdrawal from Lebanon to begin in 5 weeks. The decision came yesterday as violence in Lebanon killed 2 more Israeli soldiers. Republican leaders in the House and Senate are at odds over Social Security benefits, with senators anxious to cancel cost of living increases and House members wanting to leave the aid package alone. Birmingham city officials say the Justice Department hasn't given a valid reason for switching sides and charging the city with discrimination against white male firefighters. An anti-abortion group is angry with Birmingham city officials for denying them a permit to march. Alabama lawmakers are awaiting word today on whether they'll be paid expenses for that 13-day holiday recess. Weather today in Birmingham calls for sunny weather with cold winds, the high reaching only up to 40. Clear and cold tonight, dropping down to 25. A lot warmer on Wednesday, but presently in Birmingham it is 27 degrees and clear. Finally, we thought you'd like to know that the president will not wear the formal attire of inaugurations past. Mr. Reagan felt wearing a business suit would be more in keeping with the general theme of We the People during the presidential inauguration next week. Complete news, sports, and weather today at noon. Now, more of the morning show with Tom and Colleen.
Going to wear a suit, huh?
Sounds reasonable to me.
Not a top hat and tails and all that?
Is it the morning coat that he wears?
The morning coat, yeah, the one with the tails and the little striped pant. Ah,
More power to it.
Okay. He's a businessman anyway. Wear a business suit.
Just one of the common people.
That's right. We the common people. What's happening?
Well, we want to let you know that we will draw for the makeover contest tomorrow. Not today, as I had tried to indicate to you. I got my dates mixed up over the weekend. Sometimes you lose a day or two. But we will draw tomorrow for the New Year, New You makeover contest. If you get a card into us by tomorrow, we'll add it to the pile. You will get a limousine ride, lunch for 2, a complete makeover, and wardrobe consultation if you are the winner of the makeover. So hopefully it will be you tomorrow.
Can I say also that Colleen said several times, please don't send in but one card, and the rest of them will be thrown away. Well, you're 34?
We threw away 34 or 35 cards.
From one person?
And kept one. So,
yeah.
So you lost a lot of money, ma'am, and hopefully you'll win anyway, but don't just send one card to any of our contests.
Okay.
And one more announcement to let you know about. First, UAB. Go ahead, Tom.
The UAB Brown Bag Lunch Series begins January 17th at 12 noon at the University Center for women only. For women only? That's sexist. For information, call 934-2101. This program is what? Designed to help women develop networks of support
and communication. Sounds like a good idea to me.
All right. Suits me. Sounds good to you. We'll be back following this.
Nifty Nautilus at the new Y coming up.
Just one of the nice things about the YMCA, you can join and exercise at your own pace, or you can get involved in a planned program. One of the more popular areas of the Y is the Nautilus room. That's where I joined Dennis McCree, the physical and sports director of the Y. We're visiting all floors of the new downtown YMCA Center on 3rd Avenue North and 21st Street, and we're now on the 3rd floor and in the Nautilus Center. And the sports and physical director of the downtown YMCA is Dennis McCree. Dennis comes to us with a master's degree in physical education from Auburn University and some considerable experience. This has gotten to be a pretty popular place here, Dennis, this Nautilus room.
Yes, it has. It's men and women are coming here every day to get their workout, and then they're heading back to work to start off their day.
All right, now you got scoffers, and some of us are semi-scoffers. What can this do for you that the regular free weights won't?
Well, I think most importantly is you can save your time. People come in on their lunch hour or before work, and their time seems to be a big factor. They come in, they can develop their strength, tone up a little bit, and also increase their flexibility.
How about the ladies?
The ladies can go for the same thing. They're wanting to look better just like the men, and they come in for the same reasons.
Does this give you muscle tone, give you definition rather than bulk?
I believe that you're looking more at tone than you are building up bulk and Nautilus, right?
You said save time. You can do it in a lot less time than you can in the free weight room?
Yes, free weights, you can spend anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours, and up here you can spend anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes and get a complete workout.
Can't come in here and just jump on this machine and start, though. You got to have some instruction?
Right. We've got qualified Nautilus instructors that take you through 3 different orientations before we turn you loose on your own.
All right, then you've got several assistants here to instruct the folks.
Right.
Now, you get a general membership of the downtown YMCA. It does not include the Nautilus room.
No, the Nautilus is an additional $6 a month, and that is strictly for the coverage of the Nautilus instructors.
Flabby guy comes in here. How long is it going to take to get his body in some sort of physical shape, recognizable when he stands in front of the mirror?
Well, I think that it's not just a routine of working out with weights, but it's going to be a combination of watching what he eats, his diet, and getting on a weight management program that he can handle, and then a combination with exercise.
Okay, can you give him tests in here about, you know, heart rate and heartbeat and things like that?
We can teach them how to check their heart rate, and we can tell them whether they're reaching their target zone and what they need to do. What we offer is a WISE Way to Fitness test, which is done on appointment basis only. New members, there's no charge for new members to go through this test. Basically, that test involves a strength test, a cardiovascular test on the Monarch bicycle, where we monitor blood pressure as well as heart rate, also flexibility and muscular endurance. From those results, what we have, what we compile, is we determine what you enjoy doing, because certainly if somebody doesn't like to jog, there's no sense in saying, hey, you need to be jogging to lose some weight. But from the results of those tests, we find the person's weaknesses, and then we develop a routine specifically for that person. And then we design it, show them what they need to do, whether it be weights or whether it's jogging or walking or...
Individual attention then.
Right.
You are the director of sports activities also.
Right.
Now, what does that take you to, the handball courts?
That takes us
Racquetball?
That takes us to the handball courts, takes us to the rooftop on the one-wall handball courts. Also, takes us to the weight room. If somebody's interested in free weights and starting a program down there by appointment, they can contact me and I'll take them through and show them how to do the exercises.
All right, you need an appointment, though.
Correct.
How about the racquetball courts and the handball courts?
Racquetball handball courts, we've got 9 racquetball handball courts. We've got 3 that are glass wall with a viewing area. And
do you need to make an appointment to play them?
No reservation. It's first come, first served. Play 2 games to 21, and if there's nobody waiting, you can start a 3rd game.
How can you get instruction?
Sure. Again, that's by appointment. They need to contact me, and we do offer instruction. Okay,
here in recent months now, handball has just been extremely popular, and racquetball too. Is it still holding up?
I think that it's a growing sport still. Racquetball certainly is a little more popular than handball right now. Handball's been around for a number of years, and it's slowed down a little bit. Okay, it's a magnificent room you have here with all kinds of weird-looking machines, none of which I'm going to try right now. But if you would come by, you could get specific instructions in the Nautilus room at the downtown YMCA. It's on the 3rd floor, and we thank their physical and sports director, Dennis McCree, for talking with us. Thank you very much.
Style and sophistication, up next with our hair experts. Business styling usually dictates that men wear their hair fairly short, but there are all sorts of ways you can wear short hair. We're going to find out some of those today with John Brown from Trocadero, our hair expert for the day. Welcome back to the morning show, John.
Thank you, Colleen.
Now, your hair is probably a little bit longer than most businessmen would wear theirs. Is that correct?
Through the years. but it really isn't. There's a lot of businessmen that are wearing their hair this long, but generally speaking, it would just be right to the very top of the ear.
Yeah, and probably a little less length.
A little less length in the back. The top of my hair is fine for like a business length. A lot of men wear their hair this long on the top.
By business, we're talking of the bankers and the lawyers and
right,
folks
professional people.
Yeah. Let's bring in our first model who has very short hair, but we're going to show you how you can use. Come on in and sit down, Bill. And you're going to show us how you can get some versatility to a short hairstyle.
Right. Bill's hair, of course, it is cut very short. We just trimmed it up again in the salon this morning. It is, it's great hair for like the new European looks, as we're seeing, where it's really spiky in the front. You can actually take like a little hairspray and just spray it into this and then just actually just spike it up for the new looks that we're seeing in men's hair. Bill's hair, it spikes up real well in the back by itself. Now,
is his hair coarse, or does it have some curl to it? It
has a little bit of natural wave, but basically it's very fine hair. It is thick, fine hair, but it's very soft, fine hair, but it does have a little natural curl.
Let's turn you around, Bill, so we can also see in the back how it is. It's just cut about that same length all over.
It's cut real contoured. We're not seeing men's haircuts like up to here anymore in the back. You remember when they used to like shave the neck from here down? Well, the new short haircuts are longer on the neckline, but yet very, very tapered all the way down. As you can see, I never ever recommend to a man to have his hair cut above the earlobe line. The hair should always, like you should start right here at this lobe, draw an imaginary line all the way down in a semicircular fashion up to the other earlobe, and that should determine
turn all the way around.
That should determine the length of the neckline at this point, and then you take and even it up all the way around.
I see. Turn you back around. You're going to send him off to do some other things.
Well, I'm going to put a little sculpting lotion on it and comb it, but I wanted to point out the length of the sideburns. For a while, we were actually shaving the sideburns off, but right now you can still wear the real short look of no sideburns, but it's really very much back in fashion again to have just a tiny indication of a sideburn. No sideburns down to here anymore at all. That's completely gone for this year's fashion.
Okay. And now, so you're going to put some
sculpting lotion.
All right. And then you're going to send him off to sit under the dryer
to show a much more of a really much closer business look.
Okay. We'll take a break and send him off to the dryer. Did you want to say something, John?
No, I was just going to say that the look that we had was really something more like for going out. It wasn't a business look.
But this will really make it even closer.
Right.
We'll send Bill off and see another model with a little longer hair, and we'll be back right after this.